Konnichiwa, Soshet Betsu no Rogobidio I Yokoso. Hello and welcome back to another rugby video on the Rugby channel, and today we're going to be looking at Japan as the host nation of the Rugby World Cup. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you go ahead and leave a like on this video to show your support. Please as well, make sure you go and comment and let me know your opinion at the end of the video. And also, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to be up to date with all our videos as well. And please click ahead the notification button so you're notified whenever we upload. And lastly, please go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Okay, so I hope you liked my little Japanese intro. I tried to learn it just for this last video of all of us looking at all the teams of the Rugby World Cup. And yeah, so Japan are the host nation, as you have already gathered. I mean, the Rugby World Cup is in Japan, and if you haven't realised that, there's something wrong with you. So for those of you who don't know, Japan are in Pool A with Ireland, Scotland, Russia and Samoa. Now realistically, looking at Japan's group, I think potentially Japan are going to be a massive underdog for this Rugby World Cup. I mean, everybody has basically written them off as the host nation to go out along with England like last year. But I actually think Japan realistically could finish second. They can do it. We have seen them perform against South Africa. I mean, even last year's Autumn Internationals, they played the All Blacks. They put 30 points past the All Blacks. I mean, that is some achievement for Tier 2/Tier 1 nation. So I think when it comes to them playing Samoa, I think it may be close, but I think Japan should easily edge that out. As the host nation, they have all that expectation on them, and I think they can beat Samoa, and quite easily if they put their heads to it and they get their game plan right. I think when they play Russia, I think it should easily be a Japan win. I think they should put maybe 20 points past Russia, maybe more than that, but again, they're potentially much better than them, so they should easily be doing that. I think when they play Scotland, I think it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to either go two ways. It's going to be Scotland absolutely destroying Japan, or it's going to be a very close game and Japan will maybe edge it out. It already depends on what Scottish team turns up. I mean, as a Welshman, I've seen Japan beat Wales before, back in, was it 2013, I think it was? Because it was the same year as the 2013 Lions tour, and Wales toured over there. Yeah, it was a second string tier of Welshmen, but we still had the likes of Dan Biggar and everybody playing for us, and we still lost to them. So it is possible, especially in the country of Japan, as their host nation as well. They're going to have thousands and thousands of fans behind them, so it could get to Scotland. Japan can beat Scotland, and I know I have a lot of Scottish fans on here, and you guys are probably saying like, there's no way we're going to be losing to Japan, but it's possible. They're a host nation, they've got all of Japan behind them, and at the end of the day, like, it depends how your team is going to turn up. I think when they play Ireland, again, it depends if Ireland turn up or get their game plan right, because if Japan can beat South Africa in a World Cup, they can potentially beat anybody besides the All Blacks. So it's doable, especially as a host nation. So realistically, if Japan were to get out of the groups and they became second, I think looking ahead to the other teams, if they were to play England, it's realistically it's unlikely. But I think at that point, if Japan did get out of the pool, I think that would be such a big achievement for them as a nation, and I think it doesn't really matter after then. If they played France, they can beat France going by Six Nations performance. They can beat Argentina. They can beat Australia. I think I'm gonna get so much hate in the comments for this. I think they can beat Wales because they've beaten Wales before. Just the only teams maybe, I don't know. I don't think they'd beat South Africa again, and I don't think they'd beat the All Blacks in a World Cup. But any other team, they can do it on the day. We've seen how they can play, and if they keep playing like that in any other game, they can beat any team on the pitch. And I know it's such a big thing for Japan because they're such a small nation in rugby terms, but it's doable. And as a guy that likes the underdogs, I think it's doable. And yeah, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, because I'm only saying this because Wales aren't in Pool A. If I was a Scotsman now, I would not be saying that, and you're probably right. But as a neutral rugby fan, if your nation wasn't in Japan's group, you'd want Japan to do well. let's just look at it that way. And like, if you want a team to do well, you want to try and give them as much compliments as you want. And yeah, as I said, it's doable. They can beat anybody besides South Africa and All Blacks. I mean, hell, they could beat South Africa again. We don't know. So it'll be nice to see that happen. Otherwise, Japan will finish third easily. Okay, so without further ado, that is our last Rugby World Cup team review. And God, it's been so much fun, guys. It's literally been great fun reviewing all these teams with all of you and hearing what you all have to say. And our 5-Kit Fridays were brilliant as well. We've got the Rugby World Cup less than a few more days away. I mean, at the time of this recording, we're recording this back in May. But this will be up in September in time for the Rugby World Cup. But I don't know what exact date. I might be a week off. I might be a couple of days off. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too far away at this point. And it's going to be so much fun seeing all these teams compete against each other. We don't know what's going to happen. And yeah, it's just so exciting. Like, you should all, well, you probably all are hyped for this Rugby World Cup, just like me. And yeah, thank you for watching all these Rugby World Cup team reviews, if you have. And thanks for all the support and liking all of them as well. We've grown so much as a channel doing all these videos, building up to this tournament, and yeah, I wouldn't be here without you guys. If this literally hadn't have had so much popularity and support from all of you, I wouldn't be making these videos. So it's thanks to you these videos are all up. So please keep leaving all your compliments, your support, your comments, and keep subscribing as well. Help this little community grow to something much bigger, and who knows, one day we could be much more successful and we could be doing something really cool with this channel. So keep going to support as well. If you haven't already, please go ahead and click the notification button and you'll be notified whenever we upload, because we upload rugby videos every single week if you're new to the channel. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out all the other team reviews as well. We've reviewed every single nation all around the rugby world. Even the teams that didn't qualify, we've been reviewing them in a series we've done called 5-Kit Friday. So there's been a lot of dedication going into this, guys. So yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew, and I will see you in another upload. Peace out, guys.
If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone.